Hey everybody, it's that time again. Time for Darrell's Monday Market Report. It's really late, so you're probably not going to see this till early Tuesday morning if you're looking for it. Just want to go over what's going on in the market this week. Talked to one of my lending friends, and his prediction is we're going to see rates that start with a 6. Don't know when. Is he right? We're going to find out. Anyway, one of the precursors of massive inflation is oil prices. Oil prices broke $90 a barrel. I'm sure you've seen gas. It went up about 20 cents a gallon last week. So that right there, along with the Fed talking about raising rates 4 times this year. The first rate hike is coming in March. And my lender partners out there are telling me rates dipped down a little. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, I implore you, don't wait. What's going to happen when rates rise as a buyer? You're going to pay more for less because property values are going to go up 19% again this year, according to CoreLogic and DFW. Last year we were up 21%. I can tell you when I put a home on the market, everything is multiple offers over list price. That's the reality. If anyone's telling you different, then you want to get a second opinion. The other thing is sellers, as rates rise, that means you're going to have less qualified buyers because as rates go up, buyers can afford less. You'll get less offers over list price, so keep that in mind. If you think I talked to someone today who was thinking of waiting till next summer to sell. I just told them what I'm telling you today. So now let's get into the numbers for the week. So this week in Collin County, from homes new to the market all the way to having been sold, we're at 539 this week. That's down 26 from last week. With our little snowstorm, not a surprise at all. But people are still buying. People are still looking. Regardless of the weather, people want to buy. There's still 365 people a day moving here. So, and the numbers reflect it every week. So this week in all Collin County, I had 130 new properties that hit the market or had a price change. 122 went under contract, 137 went pending, and 148 sold. So as you can see, we just don't have enough inventory to replenish what's out there. A lot of buyers chasing fewer properties, which that causes price inflation on homes. So, and it's definitely there. I can tell you, it's incredible what my listings are getting made as offers over list price. So keep that in mind, sellers. This week in Allen had 13 new properties that hit the market or had a price change. We had, like in number 13, that went under contract, had 10 that went pending and 19 that sold. So you can see from those number, Allen, not enough inventory to replenish what has already went off the market. Lucas this week had 3 new properties that hit the market or had a price change. We had 1 that went under contract, nothing went pending this week, and 3 that sold. So a good week to put your home on the market in Lucas. And same thing in Parker, only 1 new property hit the market this week or had a price change, nothing went under contract, 2 went pending, and 1 that sold. And these are all in the last 7 days. In case you're new to my market report. Fairview, great time to put a home on the market. Nothing new hit the market this week. 1 went under contract, 1 went pending, and 2 that sold. Okay, now we're to the time in the video where I talk about our 3 largest markets in Collin County. This week, Mckinney again, number 1 at 110 properties from being new to the market to being sold. Plano, 89. And Frisco, number 3 again at 82. So Plano, 20 new properties hit the market, had a price change. We had 11 that went under contract, 28 that went pending, and 24 that sold. And of course, Plano is one of our outer ring suburbs. It's an older city now, relatively speaking. So prices are high there, but they're a little cheaper there than to the north. Mckinney, 25 new properties hit the market, had a price change, and look at this. 35 went under contract, 21 went pending, and 29 sold. Frisco, 22 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change with 25 that went under contract, 15 that went pending, and 20 that sold. Melisa, one of our northern suburbs with lots of new construction. 5 new properties hit the market. I had a price change with 3 that went under contract, 3 that went pending, and 4 that sold. And now we're to Princeton. I know someone right now that put an offer in a subdivision in Princeton. He's number 53 on the list to go under contract on a home. Person knows who they are. They may or may not be watching my video, but that just tells you what new construction's like. This builder at least protects you from price increases once you go under contract, but prior to that, no. And I mentioned this last week, be very careful with new construction. Make sure that if you should be working with an agent all the time. You need to make sure that there is no clause in there that you're going to have to pay for any increase in building materials, because it's very common practice with new construction right now. So just be wary. Okay, so Princeton this week, 12 new properties hit the market. I had a price change. We had 4 that went under contract, 9 that went pending, and 9 that sold. In Wylie, we had 5 new properties hit the market. I had a price change. Look at this. 14 went under contract, 6 that went pending, and 14 that sold. So if you're thinking of putting a home on the market in Wylie, look how quickly these things are moving. Okay, this week in Lavon, one of our smaller cities with lots of new construction coming, new communities. 1 new property hit the market in the last 17 days, or 7 days. We had 1 went under contract, 2 that went pending, nothing sold this week. In Anna, another northern suburb, lots of new construction there. Make sure that you're not buying near Trash Mountain out there. I know there's a couple builders building a neighborhood right next to it. Make sure you're working with a knowledgeable agent in the area if you're looking to buy out that way. We had 8 new properties hit the market or had a price change this week. We had 6 that went under contract. Look at this, 15 went pending and 8 that sold. Now some of those pending numbers, again, with all the new construction, may kind of skew what the market's like for existing, but it's active there. Farmersville, another far northern suburb, but lots of new construction. I think there's 2 new communities coming in out there. Each of them have like 2,500 homes in them. 3 new properties hit the market or had a price change there. Nothing went under contract this week. 2 went pending and 1 sold. Last but not least, as always, Alstyne. It's in Collin and Grayson County. By the way, if you're looking for homes and acreage in Alstyne, it's a hotly contested commodity. Just be aware of that. One of my listings there, it was a barn burner as far as the offers that came in. Okay, and Alstyne this week in the last 7 days, 1 new property hit the market or had a price change. 1 went under contract. Look at this, 11 went pending and 4 that sold. I hope you saw last week I did do my maintenance moment. I'm going to be doing that once a month, the first Tuesday of every month. That's what my plan is. Let me know if there's any subject you want me to talk about, or another area you're interested in what's going on. If it's the specific neighborhood you want to know about. If you're wondering what values look like in your neighborhood, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad the snow's over. Hope we don't see any more this year. See you next week. Have a great one.